Okay, welcome. This is going to be a very quick rundown or a very quick training on how to use Thrive themes to create a capture page or an opt-in page, call it what you like. And I will also show you how you can link this capture page with your GetResponse back office as well. It'll make sense as I go through it. Okay, let's make a start. We're going to create, first of all, a capture page using Thrive themes. Now, I'm in the dashboard of my WordPress blog. I am going to click on Pages, and from here, it will go to the Pages folder. Once we get there, what I want to do is I want to create a new page. Now, I'm going to click on that, Add New. Now, I already have an idea what I want my page for, so it's going to be a bit generic just for the purpose of this training exercise. I'm going to call this page Make a Million. Not necessarily $1 million, but $1 million something. And let's just say, assuming, of course, that you are using Thrive themes for those who are watching this. And a shout out to Jean, who's struggling a bit with these things. Going down towards the bottom of this is the Thrive box here. These are the options in Thrive. Because this is not a blog post, it's going to be a capture page. I'm going to switch off or hide the page title. I'm not going to worry about breadcrumbs at all. I'm not going to worry about a feature image, and just for the heck of it, share buttons, I'm not worried about that either. This is just going to be purely an opt-in or a capture page. Over here, I'm going to click on Focus Areas. I'm going to click on Hide. Even if you don't have any focus areas created, it's a good habit to get into to hide those for capture pages. I'm not going to talk about putting custom codes in here like Google Analytics codes or anything like that, or social media. This will do. So I'll leave those two. Going back up, I'm also, by the way, because I'm using all-in-one SEO pack, if I was making a blog post, writing a blog post, I would actually fill these out here. Page title, description and keywords, but I'm not worried about that in this instance. And now over here on the right hand side, the template, I'm going to select landing page because that's what we want, landing page, opt-in page, capture page. And from there I'm going to go up now and click on Save Draft. So once that's been saved, which would only take a second, we then will go to the Edit with Thrive Content Builder, because this is a Thrive plugin we use. It's the best plugin for editing on the market as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so this is the standard page. What we need to do now is over on the top right, we're going to click on the drop down and we're going to select choose a landing page. We're going to click on the choose a landing page, and these are all the selections. Now, to narrow this down to save searching and searching, I'm going to click on lead generation page is that one there. So let's just click on that, and I might just select, here's one over here. I'm just going to select that one and load that landing page. That will then come up on the editor. And any second now, there it is. Okay, now what we need to do is, now using Thrive, we can change everything. Background picture, we can change colors, we can change the copy here, we can do something with this. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm not Acme, am I? So, no, I'm not. So I'm just going to click in this box, and I'm going to take out and put Acme and put in my name. I mean, I could delete the entire box, but I'm not going to, because you need to see that you can edit this. In this case only, I'm going to delete the disclaimer. I do have one, but for the ease of the exercise, I'm not going to put a link to my disclaimer there. And that's that there. And I'm going to go up now and save changes. Get into the habit of saving changes every few minutes. And if your computer crashes or something goes off, the power goes off, you won't lose what work you've done. Look, I'm not going to change any of the copy here because of time constraints. That's easy enough for people to do. All you need to do is click in the box and you can change whatever you like. You can change colours, you can change background colours, you can bold, italicize, underline, strike through, you can change paragraphs to headings, you can change font size, everything. It all can be changed. But what we need to do is this separate box here is your opt-in box. Now what we need to do is play with this. We need to link it to your GetResponse account. Or if you had Aweber, to your Aweber account, we're going to use what's called an API connection for that. And what we do is just somewhere in here, we're going to just click on the box. Up here comes this little options menu here. I'm going to click on Connect with Service. It's going to say create a new connection, which is what I'm going to do because it's a brand new capture page. Click on that. It's then going to say yes, I can, if I wanted to, put HTML code in there. I can do that, but we're going to use the API. And we're going to go over to the next step now. Click on that. And then my GetResponse account is already loaded because I already have my API code installed into WordPress. I'm just going to click on reload. I'll do that because I like to do that, and I'm going to click on reload there as well. Make sure I've got every autoresponder possible loaded. I'm now going to select one of my lists, which is actually what it is termed, a list, or as GetResponse calls it, as an autoresponder. I might, for the example here, just click on 45-minute paydays. Now, if you've only got one or two of these here in GetResponse and you need more, what you've got to do is go into GetResponse and you've got to create a separate or a brand new campaign. So just briefly, I'll show you that. I've already got my GetResponse tab loaded here. So here we are in my GetResponse back office right now. So if I click on messages, I'm going to go down to manage autoresponders. And this will show you, with this drop down list here, these are all my campaigns I have in GetResponse. Now, like I said before, if you've only got one or two of them and you want to write more and have more email sequences and whatnot for a new campaign, what you've got to do is go back to dashboard over here, and over on this top right here corner, you're going to click on that drop down. You're going to go down here and click on create campaign. And then you're going to give the campaign your name, which is for your eyes only. You're going to create the campaign, and then you're going to just call it Flux. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to go around and delete it. When you click on create campaign, you'll then be able to go in and provide some more details, but that's a separate video instruction for that. But that's what you need to do to create a new campaign. Okay, let's go back into the WordPress now. I have chosen my 45-minute paydays, which is what we need to do, or what I want to do for this example. I'm going to click on save. And I want to collect a first name only in this box here. So I'm just going to type in first, just so people know they only have to put their first name in, not their first and second name. I want to switch this to on, so it actually displays on the form, and it's a required field. In other words, it's compulsory that they provide me with their first name. Their email, I'm just going to put in here working email. I don't think it makes an iota of difference, but I'm asking for their working email. That's compulsory as well. Now down here, what's going to happen is, I'll just show you the form. I'm going to save that form, and that's the form there. Now that's horizontally aligned. I don't like that, so just quickly I'm going to click in the box. I'm going to change that to vertical. Now when people fill in their name, their first name, their working email, and start and submit this, hit this button here, I'll come back to that in detail in a moment. As soon as they click that or hit that button there, they're going to be directed to another URL that you will provide, and I'll show you that in a second, or this same page will reload. But that information here, their first name and their email, will go straight to your get response autoresponder that you've selected. Okay, now let's just go back inside the workings of this. I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to click on connect with service. I will then, just to show you once more that this is the one we filled out previously. It's compulsory for them to fill their first name out and their email address. But now, when they submit that information, this is where you can reload the current page or redirect to a new URL. Now, or URL, I should say. I'm going to select that one there. Now, for example, if you're an affiliate with Mobe or an affiliate with whoever you're an affiliate with, you are going to have an affiliate link, which is what you're promoting with this capture page. So what you need to do is to pop your affiliate link in there, and I'm going to make one up. I'm just going to type in my WordPress site here. It's my WordPress site, and I'm going to save that, and I'm going to save it up there as well. And that's the capture page. So once again, just to revise, when you are doing a solo ad or you're promoting through Facebook, pay-per-click, or whatever your advertising method is, people will come to this page. They will read your engrossing headline, your sub-headline, and they will be compelled to say, I love what he's offering or she is offering. They will fill in their first name, they will fill in their email address, then they will hit this button here. And as soon as they do that, they will go into your autoresponder, and at the same time they will be sent an email from your autoresponder, which you will hopefully have set up already, and they will be redirected to the page which you selected, which is right here. So there's a fair bit going on, but that's the basics of it, and it doesn't get much simpler than this. Okay, now let's just have a look at this yellow box here. Don't like that at all. And I'm not really sending someone something for them to download. Let's say I want to change this text. I'm going to go over here to, where are we now? Edit components. Click the drop down. I want to change the submit button. I'm going to click on submit button. And it says start download. Right, I'm going to change that text. And I'm going to put in for this exercise, whoopie duck. Why? Because I can, that's why. And let's just say I'm going to go here. I don't like the color of that button. It says button background color. I might just change that to red. I might change the shadow color to red as well. Click OK. That'll do, but you can see I've changed the wording, changed the color. Simple as that. Once again, go up here, click save, and now I'm going to go over here, preview the page, make sure I'm happy with what's going to appear. That's okay there. Mind you, when people go to this page, this WordPress information at the top here will not be there, so don't worry about that. And that's looking good. Okay, so that's the page. I've saved it. I now need to go back into my WordPress tab where I created the initial heading, and I'm going to go over here now and either save drafts if I'm not ready to publish, or I'm going to go over here and hit the publish button. Okay, as soon as that's done that, I'm now going to go back into this. I'm going to just delete that page because I'm finished with it. I'm going to delete my autoresponder page because I don't need to show you anything more there. But now what I want to show you is how to get the link to that page you just created, which you will give to your solo ad provider so he can send people to it. What you Okay, so I'm just going to click on pages now. Because I've got so many pages here, I'm just going to click on date to bring up my last page first, which was that one there we just created. Now what we need to do is click on view. Clicking on view, up the top here we can see that is the name, that's the link or the URL to this page. This is the one that you need to copy and put in your autoresponder advertising. Sorry, not your autoresponder advertising, but give it to your solo ads bloke to advertise, or you will use in your Facebook pay-per-click advertising to send people to come to this page here. So that's the only link that you should be using. There we go. So I hope that's been of good use to you, and I think that will be all for this particular training. Cheers for